Hi, it's Mike from the Mike James Rock Show. We are at Bloodstock 2016. Brian, how's it going, man?
Going well, really good. Good to be here. It's a huge festival.
You've been here for an hour just chatting to everyone, man.
No, mad into it, yeah.
It's great.
Well, it's got to be done. While we're here, we might as well spread the word.
Exactly, man. Well, you've got a new album out,
Yeah.
you've got a tour you've just announced. It's like the new wave of Diamond Head.
I know. It all seems to be going right at the moment.
Yeah.
Everybody seems to like the new album, which I was not really prepared for, you know.
No?
When you make an album, you kind of make it for yourself.
Yeah.
You do the best you can with what you've got, and but when suddenly everybody goes, "Oh, I love the new album, it's fabulous," it's like, well, okay, that's great. So I didn't really expect it, and it's at this stage of our career to have an album that everybody seems to love.
Yeah. And you're cited as well as an influence to so many huge bands.
Now that's been a lifeblood that has. I mean, that's probably one of the reasons we're still going is the Metallica connection.
Did because you got up and played with them at Big Four at Sonisphere in the UK? Did that give you another big boost of new people finding out who you were?
Of course, I think a lot of people have got into Diamond Head through Metallica.
Yeah.
People come up to me and admit, almost apologetically, they'll say, sorry, but I have to say I got into you through Metallica. I didn't know who you were, and I think you're great.
It's not a bad gateway band to have. Metallica as a gateway band. No.
As long as you get there in the end,
that's cool.
It's absolutely fine.
And it's the fact that it's a British band that's influencing the rest of the
world.
world.
For British bands. Yeah, British bands rule.
Exactly, man. And you guys have been around for what? It's almost over 40 years.
No, it's 40. We started in 1976.
So I'm 39, so that's longer than me. That's crazy. So yeah, the height of punk rock and all that kind of stuff.
That, yeah.
How have you adapted to the changes? So back in the 60s, everything was print media, and now it's all digital. And there was the grunge explosion explosion and implosion of the 90s and stuff, and all those different changes of styles. But you're still plodding away and getting on with it.
We're still just doing our thing, really. There's no point us trying to follow trends or be like somebody else. I think once you've established a sound, I mean, we did wander off from time to time, but I think in hindsight, you're better off establishing your style and being consistent.
Okay.
And just play your own furrow, really. And I mean, we didn't always do that, but I realised that's exactly what you should do, and that's what certain bands have done.
Yeah.
Regardless of what's going on around them, this is our style, and we're going to do it.
And it all comes back around. You might fall out of popularity with some fans, but then your next album, they all come back again. It goes in cycles.
You know, in an ideal world, Diamond Head would have stayed together, the original lineup, and would have just made album after album and tour after tour. But it wasn't meant to be. Not every band are lucky enough to do that. But here we are, 40 years down the line. So it's incredible.
It's a job for life, isn't it?
Yeah,
really?
It's incredible. I never expected it. No. You learn to play the guitar, and you hope for doing a few gigs and stuff. And
playing the back room of a venue.
I've lost track of how many gigs we've done.
40 years, what were you averaging, say, maybe back in the day, like 200 plus a year kind of thing?
Probably not that many, but I know some years we've probably done 80, 90, 100.
So still a heavy work, especially with touring around the world as well. It's crazy. Have you still got any goals and aspirations? Like, is there places you still haven't played and things like that?
I've never been to Australia.
Never?
No,
wow.
Or New Zealand or China or South America. There's lots of places I've not been.
Because the UK dates of the tours you've just announced, you're going to some places that don't really have live music, known bands, going to and things like that.
I know, but if they're out there and we get offered the gig, we'll go and do it.
That's cool.
But we played some weird places,
Which is the most memorable gig you've ever done, like in the entire?
I always think Reading in '82.
Yeah.
When we were on the, it's two stages then.
Yeah.
It wasn't the main stage and all that. But there was two stages. We were on before Budgie on the Friday night, 1982, and everything seemed to be coming right for Diamond Head then. We've got an album, Bird Time album. We're on Radio 1 and Tommy Vance Rock Show, all that.
Of course.
And it was a great gig for us. It seemed to be like the pinnacle of about 4 or 5 years' work. It was all.
Well, it was that kind of era of the new wave of British heavy metal, as they called it.
It was great. That was
the likes of yourself and Maiden were getting in and all that kind of stuff.
It felt like, you know, all this work we put in is we're finally getting somewhere.
And for it to be like quite thrashy and new wave amongst all that punk and the disco that was going on as well, man. It's good to be able to carve
punk
through.
Influenced me. I liked it. I thought the energy and the attitude was great. Because I like some of the prog bands, the Yeses and the Genesis and all
Russian
that.
bands like that.
I love Genesis, but I also loved John Peel and the prog, the punk scene because I just thought it was such a fresh idea.
And it kind of summed up the whole era.
I couldn't play the guitar like, say, Steve Howe or somebody, but I could play like Steve Jones, and I just thought I could be on that stage playing, A, E, and D. So let's go, let's get up there.
That's cool, man. So what can the fans expect from the set tonight? It's a headline set on the stage here.
Well,
at Bloodstock.
we do our big songs. You got to do your big songs. You got to please
give
the people what they want. But we're doing 3 songs off the new album.
Oh, that's cool.
And we're doing a song that we've only played once before.
In 40 years?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Did you have to go back and like proper practice it?
Yeah, of course. I had to figure out how to play it. Yeah, we all did. Yeah, how's that go?
Because there seems to be a trend at the moment, but a lot of bands are going back and visiting an old album, and playing it all the way through, and then they're going like, we've had to relearn it.
We've done it with Lightning to the Nations in 1980 in 2010 because it was the 30th anniversary, and that's our big album, really.
Yeah, breakthrough one.
So we learned we relearned Sweet and Innocent, and we'd been doing the other 6 songs live anyway, but. We did it in order, and it was great. It worked really well because it's a lot of energy on that album. Of course, it was a constant punches in the face,
Did obviously going back and doing an album that you revisited, did you like give it a modern kind of twist when you did it, or did you do it to the original?
Just
how it
the
was?
Original.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with it really. I think
it keeps the fans happy
as
well.
If you've got the arrangement right in the first place, I don't like to mess with arrangements if I can help it.
Yeah, that's understandable.
We probably tweaked Sucking My Love slightly.
Okay, that's cool though, man.
That's it. I wouldn't touch Am I Evil. Never touch it. It's perfect.
Yeah.
No, I'll say Somersault.
Well, you wrote it.
I've heard it enough times, and if there was something wrong with it, I'd have changed it, but there isn't.
It happens all the time. Yeah. Just walk through like Dan's trying to Snapchat stuff.
We're getting heckled now.
Always getting heckled. This is the good thing about Bloodstock. We do the interviews outside, and like the VIP bar can just sit and watch everyone doing it. What we'll do though is I'll wrap up because they're obviously quite eager to come and chat to you. So I'll say thanks for taking some time out, man. That was an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, great.
Thank you, man. Cool.
Cheers.
Cheers.